Empresses, Sigma females, are a fascinating bunch. They live life on their own terms, often finding happiness in the less obvious places and steering clear of what everyone else seems to love. This unique outlook means there are certain popular activities that just don't make the cut for them. From the chaotic fun of amusement parks to the relentless buzz of social media trends, Sigma females have their own take on what's enjoyable. Let's explore 7 things that Sigma females can't stand, even though the rest of the world can't get enough of them. Get ready for a fresh perspective. At number 1, nightclubs, the noise curators. Nightclubs are a complete no-go for Sigma females. While others are getting hyped about the idea of hitting the hottest club, Sigma females are more likely thinking, I'd rather be anywhere else. The idea of spending hours in a loud, crowded, and sweaty space filled with flashing lights and thumping bass is more of a nightmare than a night out. For a Sigma female, the whole clubbing scene is a sensory overload. They don't see the appeal of shouting over deafening music just to have a conversation, or the need to dance like everyone's watching and judging. The whole experience feels contrived and superficial, more about being seen than actually having fun. And then there's the whole getting ready process. Sigma females would rather spend their evening in comfortable clothes doing something they genuinely enjoy, rather than squeezing into tight outfits and uncomfortable shoes for the sake of fitting in. The endless queue for overpriced drinks and the inevitable wait for a cab at the end of the night just add to the list of reasons why they'd rather stay home. So while others are lining up to get into the trendiest club, Sigma females are probably enjoying a quiet night with a good book, a favorite TV show, or deep conversation with a close friend. They appreciate real, meaningful connections and experiences far more than the fleeting, superficial excitement of the club scene. Hey there! If you're fascinated by the Sigma female perspective and enjoy diving into topics that celebrate individuality and authenticity, why not subscribe to the Queenly Quest channel? It's your go-to for a daily dose of content tailored specifically for Sigma females. Join us as we explore unique insights, share stories, and celebrate the essence of being true to yourself. Number 2 on our list, amusement park, the roller coaster of stress. Amusement parks are a hard pass for Sigma females. While everyone else is thrilled about the idea of spending a day surrounded by screaming kids, overpriced food, and endless lines, Sigma females are thinking, I'd rather spend my day anywhere else. The whole concept of forced fun in a chaotic, crowded environment is more of a hassle than a happy outing. For Sigma females, the appeal of roller coasters and spinning rides is completely lost. They don't find joy in the prospect of being flung around at high speeds or enduring stomach-churning drops. The long waits just to get a few minutes of adrenaline aren't worth it to them. They'd much rather engage in activities that provide a sense of calm and genuine enjoyment. The atmosphere of amusement parks is another major turnoff. The loud noises, the sea of people, and the constant barrage of sights and sounds can be overwhelming. Sigma females prefer places where they can think clearly and move freely without feeling like they're in the middle of a carnival chaos. Then there's the food. Sigma females aren't impressed by greasy, overpriced snacks that leave you feeling more queasy than satisfied. The idea of paying a small fortune for a subpar meal doesn't sit well with them. They'd much rather enjoy a meal in a peaceful setting where the food is actually worth the money. So while others are eagerly planning their next trip to the amusement park, Sigma females are happily avoiding the whole ordeal. They prefer activities that are enriching and fulfilling, not ones that leave them exhausted and irritated. They know that true fun doesn't have to come with a side of stress and sensory overload. Number 3, window shopping, aimless walking. Window shopping is a pastime that Sigma females just don't understand. While others can spend hours wandering through stores looking at things they have no intention of buying, Sigma females see it as an exercise in futility. They think, why would I waste my time looking at stuff I don't need and won't buy? It's like a marathon with no finish line. For Sigma females, shopping has a purpose. They make a list, go to the store, get what they need, and get out. Efficiency is key. They don't have the patience for aimless browsing or the mental energy to daydream about items they don't actually want or need. The thought of strolling through a mall just to see what's out there feels like an endurance test they'd rather skip. And let's not forget the crowds. Sigma females are not fans of packed stores with pushy people. They prefer to avoid the chaos and spend their time on more meaningful activities. To them, window shopping is like watching other people eat a delicious meal when you're not even hungry, pointless and a bit torturous. So, while others might find joy in window shopping, Sigma females are likely at home, happily doing something productive or enjoying a good book, far away from the temptation of things they don't need. Number 4. Reckless driving. Wheel of Doom. For most people, reckless driving can be a thrilling, adrenaline-pumping activity. But for Sigma females, it's a one-way ticket to Stressville. They look at speed demons weaving through traffic and think, why would anyone want to play bumper cars with their actual car? Sigma females value their lives and sanity too much to find any appeal in turning the highway into their personal racetrack. They're not interested in the heart-pounding excitement of narrowly avoiding disaster every few seconds. They'd much rather arrive at their destination in one piece, without the need for a strong drink or a session of deep breathing exercises to calm their nerves. For them, driving is about getting from point A to point B safely and efficiently, not about starring in their own action movie. Besides, Sigma females have better things to do than explain to an officer why they were going 90 in a 45 zone. They're too busy conquering life to waste time in traffic court. So, while others might get a rush from reckless driving, Sigma females just roll their eyes and stick to the speed limit, appreciating the peace and quiet of a drama-free drive. At number 5. Taking selfies. Camera of distraction. Taking selfies is a craze that Sigma females just don't get. While everyone else is perfecting their duck faces and finding the perfect lighting, Sigma females are busy actually living their lives. They see the endless snapping of selfies as a kind of modern narcissism, where people are more focused on capturing the moment for their followers than actually enjoying it. Sigma females would rather keep their phones in their pockets and take in the world around them. The idea of spending 10 minutes adjusting their hair, angling their phone, and then applying filters seems like a colossal waste of time. And don't even get them started on the need for constant external validation. A Sigma female doesn't need 100 likes to feel good about herself. She knows her worth without needing a digital thumbs up. Humorously, the only selfies a Sigma female might entertain are the occasional goofy ones with friends, pictures that capture real unfiltered moments. For them, it's about quality over quantity. They prefer genuine connections and experiences over a gallery of staged photos. So while others are busy curating their online personas, Sigma females are out there enjoying life without worrying if their latest selfie got enough likes. Number 6 on our list, social media trends, the online bandwagon. Social media trends are a mystery to Sigma females. While everyone else is busy doing the latest dance challenge or trying out viral recipes, Sigma females are usually rolling their eyes and thinking, who has time for this nonsense? They find the whole idea of jumping on every bandwagon just to fit in pretty exhausting. Sigma females value their individuality and don't feel the need to mimic what everyone else is doing. They don't see the point in following trends that will be forgotten in a week. For them, it's like playing a never-ending game of Simon Says, and they're not interested in being a follower. The pressure to constantly update and maintain a trendy online presence is something Sigma females just can't be bothered with. They're too busy doing their own thing to worry about whether their posts are getting enough likes or if they're keeping up with the latest internet fads. They prefer to share what genuinely interests them, not what some algorithm says is cool. And let's be honest, some trends are just plain ridiculous. Sigma females would rather spend their time on activities that have real meaning and value. So, while others are busy chasing the latest social media craze, Sigma females are happily off the grid, doing their own thing, and living life on their own terms. Number 7, over-the-top dining restaurant, the unnecessary food expenditure. Over-the-top dining restaurants are something Sigma females often avoid. While many people get excited about a meal that costs as much as a small car payment and looks like a tiny work of art, Sigma females are usually thinking, I just want a good meal, not a performance. They find the whole experience a bit pretentious and way too fussy. Sigma females prefer substance over style. They'd rather eat at a cozy little place with hearty, delicious food than sit through a multi-course extravaganza where each dish is smaller than a postage stamp. The whole ritual of white glove service, elaborate plating, and needing a dictionary to understand the menu feels more like a chore than a treat. And let's talk about the atmosphere. Sigma females aren't impressed by dim lighting, hushed voices, and the kind of ambiance that makes you feel like you need to whisper. They prefer a relaxed, down-to-earth setting where they can actually enjoy their meal and have a real conversation without worrying about using the wrong fork or mispronouncing a dish. So while others might be dazzled by the glitz and glam of high-end dining, Sigma females are perfectly content with a great burger at their favorite local joint. They appreciate good food without the unnecessary frills and theatrics. For them, it's all about enjoying the moment and the company, not putting on a show. Here is a bonus point for you guys. Group fitness classes. Sigma females might roll their eyes faster than a treadmill on max speed. Picture this: a room full of pumped-up people, sweating buckets to the beat of an over-enthusiastic instructor. For Sigma females, it's not exactly their idea of a good time. First off, there's the whole group dynamic thing. Sigma females prefer to march to their own workout tune. They like setting their own pace, whether it's a brisk jog or a leisurely yoga session. The pressure to keep up with everyone else in a class just doesn't jive with their do-it-your-own-way philosophy. And let's talk about the instructor's pep talk. While everyone else is getting motivated by phrases like push harder and you can do it, Sigma females might be mentally drafting their grocery list or planning their next weekend getaway. They'd rather work out in peace without feeling like they're auditioning for a fitness boot camp. Plus, there's the whole gym fashion show vibe. Some folks treat a group fitness class like a runway, sporting the latest neon spandex and trendy sneakers. Sigma females prefer comfort over fashion statements any day. They're more likely to show up in their trusty old workout gear that's seen more miles than some people's cars. So, while others are high-fiving and shouting woo after a killer workout class, Sigma females might be sneaking out early to hit the trail solo or unwind with a calming yoga flow at home. They'll take their fitness routine with a side of peace and quiet, thank you very much. In conclusion, Sigma females stand out for their steadfast individuality and discerning tastes. While others may revel in activities like clubbing, selfie taking, or indulging in over-the-top dining, Sigma females march to the beat of their own drum. They prioritize meaningful experiences over fleeting trends, genuine connections over superficial validations. Embracing their unique preferences, Sigma females remind us that true fulfillment comes from staying true to oneself, even if it means diverging from the crowd. So, here's to celebrating the quirks and convictions of Sigma females who navigate life with authenticity and grace. Join our community as we continue to celebrate the quirks and convictions that define Sigma females. Whether you resonate deeply with their perspective or are curious to learn more, Queenly Quest promises to be your guide to understanding and appreciating the Sigma female journey. Subscribe now to stay tuned for more insightful discussions, personal stories, and practical tips that inspire empowerment and self-discovery. Together, let's celebrate the power of individuality and embark on a journey towards a more authentic, fulfilling life. Thank you, Queens, for watching. See you in the next one. Bye for now, and God bless.